Yeah, baby. Let's get it. Yeah. All right. We're on prime time, baby. We're on prime time. Ooh, Tristan Miller, what's going on, brother? First, like normal. Haven't seen you in a while. You're handsome. Thank you. Thank you very much. What's up? Let's get the party started. While we do this, I'm going to load my mag. You know, why not, right? So what's going on? Fucking Christ. Uh-oh. This thing's finicky as shit. Okay. Let's try it again. No. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Oh, what's up doing? Sometimes I'd be like, I sure wish people would come out earlier than boom, he did. That's what I'm here for. Man. Man, oh man, Bullseye Ben. It's time. Trust has ever said an AR-10? Yes. Yeah, it's just basically a 308 AR-15. They're fun. It's kind of like same like shooting an AK, you know, that type of round. Fuck, I think I broke this. God, drum mags are fucking finicky. I'm telling you. Oh, there we go. 44. What's up, brother? How are you? Dude says, Ben, don't get him started. Wait, come on, why not? Tristan, I got AR-10 and 308. Yeah, AR-10s are usually 308. That's why it's called an AR-10. Upright tackle. Tactical. Tackle. What's up? What's up, everybody? We're just going to get the party started and... Fucking Christ, I swear to God, this mag just doesn't like me. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong with it. Loading something wrong. But it's really annoying because I want it to work. Oh my God, it's getting stuck down there. God. Bullseye goes, meow. Meow. Upright says, I love the drip. Well, thank you. This is my normal wear. I'm pretty gangster on my every normal day activities. Yeah. And I was like, I don't got time to change. So, yeah, here I am. In what I normally look like. Well, I do wear my hoodies out, but not during the summertime. It's kind of freaking hot. So, yeah. Let's see, where are we? Where's the nut paste at? AKA nut butter. Oh, nut butter. You know, I've had that peanut butter in here for however long, and I don't know where I put it. I'm not gonna lie. I hope I didn't throw it away, but you know, shit happens, right? Finicky, fucking finicky. 3's here, gang. Throw it up, throw it up. Adidas says, Abed says Adidas swag suit. Yeah, I try. 3, gang. David says, what was your first firearm? It was a Springfield XD40, believe it or not. I do not have that anymore. But yeah, that was my first. Hello, 344. Ben says, y'all like and subscribe. Hey, while you're at, like and subscribe to Bullseye Ben too. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, people. So if you're in a situation and you had to take a Stizen out, wait a minute, sir. While I load my mag, it's being finicky right now. I do have 50 rounds, and you're gonna get cooked once I get it working. Finicky. Hi Ben, hey 44. Everyone's saying hi. 3 saying hi to everyone. Everyone's saying hi to 3. Well, hello to you 3. Drops here. He's saying hi to everyone. How you doing? I was wearing the homosexual shirt for my shotgun test video. Nice! You know, as much as swag that goes out on live streams, I don't think people, like, ask about it. Like, where did you get that? I really don't. I 100% believe that. Let's see. Ben says I was wearing the homosexual shirt for my shotgun test video. I gotta watch that one. I don't know if I've seen it, or maybe Ben, I didn't notice it. I need to get going soon. All right, drop them. You go milk them cows. Gotta go get it. Doing says, 3 Days of Darkness retracted. Ben says, I don't know karate, but I know karazi. Hey, I mean, if it works, right? I know gun fu, so. Hey, drop says 3. Tyrone says hi 3. You guys are awesome. So, babe, should I tell them about the situation yesterday or no? I thought it'd be good content of what happened to me. I need to know. Do you think it's wise to talk about it on live or no? I'll let you decide. If she says no, well, then that's for legality purposes. And I won't talk about it. Tell everyone about the Great Pistol Pete. Well, we had a situation yesterday. That's all I'm going to tell you. And I will tell you about it, but 3 has to sign off on it because there is... I don't want to get in trouble for what I say. So, you can text me about it if you don't share. Yes, Ben, I can do that, 100%. What did she say? Hold on. Okay. We had a situation yesterday. Hold on. I'm almost at 50 rounds here. Let me catch up on the chat. Pause on the chat. How I buy a gun and not endangering my place? I don't know. Perjalalan Perkarian Hara Kabir Salim Kaur Sabura King. I don't know. Ryan says, I'm sorry to hear. Ryan, all right, let's talk about it. Serbian pistols. I don't think so. What's up, DJ? So yesterday, someone was breaking into my car. Apparently, from what I can see, is he was walking down our block, robbing cars. And I forgot to lock my doors. So he had free access. And yeah, we caught him. And let's just say I'm no punk bitch. And I ran outside. Get out of my car, motherfucker. And yeah, that's all I can tell you. Good enough? That's what happened yesterday. That's all I can pretty much say. I'm sorry. You can fill in the blanks. But yeah, he didn't get anything. He didn't rip anything off. I didn't give him time to. Dumbass didn't know how to open my my center console. So if you're watching, that's pretty much all I can say on live stream, guys. like I said, you can fill in the blanks. If you know me, then you know I'm no punk bitch. And you know that saying when people say, "I wish a mother would," but they say that, but they don't. They ain't gonna do shit. They just say, "I wish a mother would," but you ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think I wish a mother would. What I say is, it's time! That's what I say. So from now on, don't say I wish a mother would if you ain't gonna do something. Just in your head. Or you can yell it out. It's time! And you make that time happen. DJ says it's time. It's time to like and subscribe. So does 3. 3 says it like this, though. She says, it's time to like and subscribe. Ben says, double tap that beautiful dome to like and subscribe. Double tap my shiny head. Watch what happens. It's magically delicious. Ryan says, laugh aloud. DJ says, oh shit, well, do you have a gun on you? Ben says, oh no, car breaking. Best budget weapon light, handgun. An Olight. Olight, Valkyrie Pro, I think it's called. For budget, I would say that. Ryan says, I would have done that same thing, my brother. Yep. Fill in the blanks. Thanks for the subscription at Bullseye. See? Subscribe to Little DJ. He's my man. Subscribe to Bullseye Ben. Subscribe to... everyone that has a channel. 41 says, oh man. Oh man's correct. Hope everything goes well. As do I. As do I, Bullseye Ben. Ryan says, yep. Ryan says, Efron, find out. FAFO. FAFO. FAFO, yes. DJ says, he's messing with the wrong person. Look at your wall. I know. I mean, look at those blades of chaos. What's up, Justin? Ben says, it's time to gang, people. Yes. I wish a mother would. I will have a shirt soon or a sweater where it says, it's time. So it's it's, and it'll go out bigger and bigger and bigger. Like this, sideways. And if you purchase one of those, you can take it for whatever it is. People are like, it's time? What does that mean? Well, then you been motherfucker. It's time. And you show them. I'm just saying. 44 says, Pete, do you have gun firearm stickers on your car? No, not at all. I do not advertise anything, excuse me, on my car that I have in my house or in my car. I have a very expensive sound system in my car, and I don't put those stickers on there saying, you know, what I have. I think that's stupid. That's advertising. It's cool when you're a kid. I was like, yeah, I put these stickers all in my car, show them what kind of system I have, you know, because you want to show off. And I get it. I totally get it. But I don't do that anymore. So if you do that now, that's cool. I don't want to say it's stupid. I don't do it because I'm done advertising my shit. I'm too old to go out there and it's time. But man, when it's time, it's time! I'm telling you, for real. Ben says, I left my guns in my car overnight like an idiot, but it locks automatically on secret cameras and other things. Yeah, I've left my guns in my car before. Thank God I did it yesterday. But like I said, if I did, I would have had time to chase them. Well, let's just not talk. Yeah. He didn't know how to open a center console, so let's just put it at that. Mr. Z says, since your finger is hurt, do you think you can clear a bolt action with your nostrils shuts wide as fuck? This how I know 10,000 per Asians are part black. That's why I love them. I donated $50. Oh! Thank you, Mr. Zest. Yeah, my finger's better, but yeah, you can still see it's a little inflamed. That's what a normal one looks like. So it's still, you know, inflamed right here. I want to go compete on Tuesday. It's just that I don't think I can. Yeah, if I squeeze this hand, it hurts, you know. But I can shoot one-handed. So, I mean, if I'm fiending, I might do that. 3 says, I wish a mother would. Let's not wish that anymore. Ryan says, I'll buy that shirt. Ryan, it'll be up soon. It's a shirt or a sweater. Yeah, and like I said, you know, people have these shirts that say certain things, and sometimes you're like, that could have a double meaning. But it's time to get effed up. Sorry. It's time to bend over, says Ben. Mr. Z says, cranial evacuation, but it Pete blowing another dude with hidden mouth. Well, yes and no. You know, stuff like that. You know, I get Mr. Zest, but you know, I don't know. I'm not, you know, no, I don't know. I don't know about that. Never seen Pete moves that fast. Hey, I don't remember going down my stairs. I swear to God, I floated down there fast. I teleported. When you're in a situation, people, if you know what you're doing, you will do it faster. Or in your mind, it might seem faster. I didn't have my shot clock. But, you know, it seems faster. It's like, you know, it's like, it just feels faster when you're in a situation. I've been in a few of them. Ben says, I have gun and hunting stickers on my car, but I don't keep things in my car, usually. Yeah, I mean, like that, you know. And if you do, cool. I don't do it anymore. I just can't, you know. All I have, seriously, is an American flag. Is there an eagle on? I have American flag stuff on my car. Not really. It's like just a license plate. You know how every state has, you can get like an American flag kind of plate, patriotic shit. I have one of those in my car. Otherwise, it's all black. Mr. S says, amen. Thank you, brother. Tyrone says, I filled in the blanks. Damn! Ryan says, I did leave my M4 in my truck, but it was trigger locked and no mag. Perfect, you know. It can happen to anyone, you know. Just don't be that person. Especially over here, where I am. I don't care how fast you are. You're going to get cooked. Because I know the terrain out here. You don't. Ben says, inflammation delays healing. Well, yeah, that's what this is. This is inflammation. It's gout. This is gout. So yes, Ben. Yes. Yeah. If you've seen it 3 weeks ago, remember, I could even bend it. It looked like my thumb 3 weeks ago. But it's better. I can make a fist now. But it's just right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little more red. Yeah, I can't squeeze that part of my finger. So I might go MP5. I've never competed with an MP5 before. So I might do that if I go. So, Caddick says, you fresh as hell today, my guy. Caddick, thank you. This is my normal gear. I was lazy. I was like, I'm going to hit Primetime before it's too late. And lucky I did. I was like, nah, I'm not going to change. I ain't going to do shit. I'm going to go there as Pistol Pete, like I do every day. Worldwide, wide. Llama. Bro, that's a short. Wait, what's llama? What? Oh, Tactical Llama. Sorry. What's up, brother? He says, yo, Pete. Tyrone says, put a clock on the shirt that says, a clock on a shirt saying FAFO. I was thinking about that, but a lot of people have a shirt like that. So if I did it, it'd have to look a little different. Otherwise, it's just going to be basic as hell. You know how some people have their shirts, they'll just say just 2 words or something, like, you suck, you know, or I love MILFs, you know, shit like that. Yeah, it's going to be It's Time. And it's going to have a different meaning for me. Hopefully, if you guys get that shirt, it has the same meaning. Because whoever wants that time, you give it to them. Let's see. Where am I? Ben says, shake weight has made you a pro. It did. Ben says, hey, Bullseye. Oh, no, Tactical Llama does. Ben says, Adrenaline Rush makes you move super fast in slow motion. Mm-hmm. Yep. 44 says, drink some herbal tea and 1 hydrocodone. I should, right? I'm going to be running that stage, 44. Tyrone says, on the back of the shirt with It's Time. On the front. On the back shirt with... I could do that. It just adds cost to it, that's all. 3 says, I don't want that smoke, PPWW. Mr. says, yo, I was right when I said last month it was gout. Yeah, you were. Yeah, and it was about a month ago, Mr. Jess. You are correct. Script says, Script! Holy shit! What's up, Script? If you don't know who Life's a Script is, that's my man. That's my main man right there. Script has done a lot for me. But he's been busy with life and work, so I get that he's not here that much. But Script is right there. He doesn't have a channel, but let's say hi to Script, please. Let's give him a gang. Welcome back. Clipley has arrived, says Script. Says, I told you? Yep, yes, you did. Thank you. It's just that, 3 weeks ago, I've never had gout on my finger. I was like, what is this? Yeah. This is a lesson, people. Don't put your finger in peaches. Script. See, Script is here, babe. Zed says, Adidas tracksuit, okay, B-boy Pete. I am kind of a gangster. Ben says, no fingers in asses, just my pee-pee. Yeah, but I would think my finger and bone is stronger than my pee-pee, and it's not. 3 says, Ben laughing. H2O says, all fake. Laugh out loud. Ammo says, well. What's up, Ammo? Tyrone says, I'll buy one. Hey, yeah, because Tyrone will give it to you. He will It's Time all over your ass. I know he would. Every Tyrone does that. Every Tyrone's a killer. Ammo says, Pete, what's up, Ammo? Hey, Ammo, good job on the stages, brother. Good job. You're really learning. I should say. Ben says, I have a shirt that says, go ask your mom. Go ask her. I like it. Ben says, Ammo. Obi Hoyt says, do you have a 44 Magnum revolver? I do. I have a Colt Anaconda. Charles, what's up, Charles? Welcome back. How are you? Mr. Z says, see, Pete, I tried to heal you last month. You did. Thank you. I took, I forgot what I take. Whatever they give you in the hospital when you get it in your knee, you need it, like, or your ankle or whatever, you need it bad. I forgot. I forgot what it's called. I have some. Dude says, gang bang. Yo, Charles, says Ben. 3 says, don't worry, Mr. Zest. PPWW is married to a nurse who is effing genius, and I already diagnosed him. She is, and she's beautiful too. Gang doing. 3 says, it's nice having you here, Script. It is. 44 is here too. You know what? I'm very happy 44 still frequents this Stream King. Thank you, 44. I mean it. All you guys that still come here, thank you. Everyone that doesn't, they're just getting bored. And I get it. It's the same stuff. I could come on here and I talk about the same things, or I talk about what you guys are talking about. And if you're getting bored, cool. Every once in a while, pop your head in. But a lot of you have been here almost since I started this long road. Now to 10K. Let's see. Where are we? It's nice having you. Hey, Also, everyone, the diagnosis is fingeringitis. Mr. Z says, no, it's fake. I seen him shooting targets for competition. Go on his main. Yes. Yes. Go look at the short. Script says, yeah, I have been swamped with work. Currently going through some medical issues. Oh man, but I'll be all right. Thank God. By the time I get a free moment when you guys go live, the stream is over. Script, I'm glad you're okay with whatever you're going through. I know I don't go on Discord much, so if you message me there, well, I don't go on Discord at all. So I'm sorry. You know what I'll do? I think I'm going to throw you something else to get a hold of me easier. Just talk, you know, or text if you need to. I do it with a lot of people. Unknown says, what do you suggest me to get for a $500? There's a lot for a pistol. If you get a pistol, I would get an RXM, a Ruger RXM. Skylar's here. Holy crap, look at these old schools in here. He says, PPW, man, they should make that a corn hub category. What's up, Skylar? 3 says, did you wink at me? Yeah, I did. Sup, 3 says Skylar. KFC says, show the attack helicopter. Oh, it's getting a tune-up right now. KFC. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a badass vehicle. Scott says, wink, wink. 3 says, Script, hope all is well. If you need us, we are here, Fred. Yes, we are. Script, 100%. And we're still using your rubber band guns that you sent us. Thank you very much. However, I still have that model gun kit you sent to us in the box. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm going to get to it someday. I promise. Let's see. Ben says, can't get rid of me. I'm your #1 fan. Ben too. A day oneer. 1%ers are here. There's a lot of them in here. Holy crap. Skylar says, ooga booga. Where have you guys been? 3 says, hi, Skylar. Script says, by the way, if YouTube tries to force me to ID to use the platform, you'll never see me again on here. On here again. I'll pop on Discord to catch up, but no longer on YouTube. That reminds me. Pete, did you get Pepperbot? I did not. Script. I'm sorry. 40 says, I'm going to cry now, Pete. Crying right now. Ben says, a pepper box pistol would be badass. Well, he's talking about the app, I think, right? The platform. Script says, thanks so much for the offer to help. Much appreciated. I should be okay. Only time will tell. I want to dig in, but I'm not going to. I won't. Starlight's here. He says, who's playing the Battlefield 6 beta? Not me. Sorry, I stopped playing my PS5. Oh, what a waste. Script says, 100% bullseye. Skylar says, yes, I am still the favorite. See? Praying for you, Script. Skylar's laughing. Script says, Starlight, is it any good? I heard they fixed all the BS that they did to previous games after Battlefield 3. Script. Ben says, I finally got in touch with a family friend that I grew up working on his farm and gave me full access to hunt his land. About to make more hunting. Wow. Hunting videos. That's awesome. Duan says, I'm a day tour. It's great, though. 3 says, it's time to like and subscribe if you're lurking, people. If you're in here, you're wondering, who's this Oriental? What's he talking about? Why is he bald? Well, if you want to know, you got to subscribe. And then you'll find out. Script says, yeah, I was referring to the platform Pepperbox. That is for gun tubers. Yeah. And I tried Rumble. I put on there. I don't even have one follower on Rumble. Instagram's even worse. Instagram, I have like 240 followers. Like, people like too all the time. Like. I don't care about your like. Follow! Dark Midnight says, got any shadow systems? I do. I have the best one, the DR920p. Right there. Charlotte says, yes, life, it's great as far as betas go. Hopefully it gets fine-tuned. Is ready to 10-10-25 launch. Nice. Scripts is interesting. I may have to buy it. Battle 3 was my zone. After that, they went to crap. I try to keep it PG-13. I'm sorry. Dune says, Pete puts the shadow in shadow systems. I am Oriental. I'm part ninja. What do you kids do? My kids taught me how to do that. Oh, man. You know, YT opened the doors for a little bit. It was refreshing. And I don't know how you one dayers are here at the same time. Did you get like a notification? Or did you just happen to pop in? It's funny. You know, even Fish is here. Drive by liking. Love you, Pete. Time to clock in. Fish, stay safe and beat him up. And while you're doing it, make sure you yell, it's time! And just give him those elbows. Ben says, Pete puts the P in happiness. I do. Full frontal. Tip to tip. Whatever you want. Doc, I don't care. It is what it is. You know, it's just, it's not rainbow. It's just sunshine. Ben says, I get notified of your lives. Ben, but you always get notified, right? Or no? I'm just curious. Chris says, Pete the gun geek with a chisel jaw like the boss. I am the late night stream king. Oh, that's a good one. So I'm full of shit. I ate Papa John's. Oh, I love Papa John's. I'm sorry. I love it. I love that garlic butter sauce or whatever you dip your... Yeah. Ben says, I'm circumcised because I don't come from a hood. Well, you don't have to dock then. You just do like cobra mating, anaconda mating. You know, when they twist up and they go like this and do all that stuff. Yeah, that still works. The arms room says, bro! And he's laughing. I don't know what's funny about my Oriental face. Ugh. Yeah. 3 says poop. Yes. Yes, it felt like it actually relieved a lot off my back. Like the pressure is gone. It's building more, but you know, you gotta let it out sometimes. Bullseye Ben says, FV, is that the arms room? Is that FV? Who's the arms room then? How did you know FV was here? Oh. Well, arms rooms, would you please like and subscribe, and I'll do the same to you? Ni hao. Let's see. Laugh out is just a kiss without a hood. Well, yeah, but yeah, I guess, yeah. That's like, you know, just like, I don't know. We got to test it out. Sup, Ben, arms room, sup. Ben says, it was a wet one. Yeah. And it was nice. It was very nice. It was very refreshing. Ground Zero was the place to be, but you guys weren't here. EJ says, what up, OG Pete? What's up, EJ? What's going on, brother? I hope all's well with everyone. I'm serious. It's Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday night. And you're here with the late night stream king. But, you know, I might take late night out. I might be the stream king. Ben says, meow. That's what I have to say, guys. You can't be a little pussy, be like, meow, or I ain't saying that. You gotta go, meow. It's not rainbow when you do it because it's just you're reading it, you know. Yeah. Ben says, just a peck. It's not a peck when you go full frontal, though. It's more of like a mooch, a smooch, like over and over again, like no, 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 like that. That's what it is. What do you mean? Like what? That's for wussies. No, it's full frontal, and then if you want to mooch more, you grab behind and you just pull up. Like, trust me, I know how to do it. I've been doing it for years. EJ says chillin'. Ben says Sunday fun day. You were the stream king. I think I'm gonna say that for now. I'm just a stream king. There's no more late night. Stream king, baby. EJ said, do you still make black talent ammunition? Do they still make? I don't know. Can someone answer that? I don't know. I am going to try out a different ammunition manufacturer for competition, and if it works well, I'm just going to spend the money and use that to practice as well, because when you compete, you want to use the same ammo. So I don't use any special ammo when I go and compete. I use 124 Blazer. I got like 10,000 rounds of it, so I use that. I have other stuff like Federal. I have Federal Syntech, 147, Federal, the Magtex. I'd have to open up the locker to see, or the safe. What do I call that, a locker? That's a fucking safe. And I'm trying to think of the manufacturer right now, but it's 147 that they're selling. It's not a flat tip bullet. There's round, so they won't jam up in 1911s. God damn it, I can't think of what they're called. Blue hoodie guy is here. See? What is going on? Jeez. Blue hoodie guy. I ate a rock. Nothing wrong with that. There's people that chew on rocks. I've seen their teeth. They're smiling like, oh, you eat rocks. I'm not going to pass judgment. It's just weird, you know? Their teeth look like Baraka from Mortal Kombat, you know? Yeah, I get it. Ben says, move over, retard Cheddar Bob. Pete gonna bury the posers. Ben says, hey. Or Mr. Now. I like it, Mr. Now. Aaron. It has to be Aaron. 44 says, original black tail ammo Winchester was discontinued in 2000. Holy crap. Ben says, that's a long time ago. Ben says, I'm doing more collab with 460 Rolling. Can't wait for my custom build from them. Nice. That's going to be a good one. Brookie says, what's good? What's up, Brookie? Mr. Now says, authentic Kung Fu master. No. I don't know Kung Fu. I do know karate. I don't know Kung Fu. I know a little Jeet Kune Do, and that's about it. But I am a authentic Gun Fu master. That's what I would call myself. But thank you, Mr. Now. Ben says, Brookside, what's up, bro? Yeah, what's up? What's going on? We need to gain subscribers, like I say, every stream. So if you're lurking, just hit the subscribe. Double tap your favorite weapon and see what happens. Like I said, it's magically delicious. And like that, I'm caught up. Whoa. Nothing to say, I see. So it means I have to carry on this conversation. So, I'm trying to make more room. I need to get more panels so I can put more guns up, and I'm out of room. Yeah, I'm out of room. Like, I have an AR just sitting right there. That you've... Well, the day oneers would know it. Megatron, remember Megatron? That hasn't been on the wall for like a year. And it's just sitting right there. I'm thinking about like just tearing it apart completely. Yeah. And I have a dagger up there just laying down. My ray gun is back on the stand. I do have an AKV Stizen right there. That's so beautiful. And they make more room for the newest edition that will be here on Tuesday. But I don't know where. Ben says, Pete, what's the next pew going to be? A Zastava. It's coming home, people. The Zastava will be here. And if you follow me, you know that I got rid of my AKs because they're Century Arms. Nothing wrong with them. I just wanted a Zastava or a Kalashnikov. Well, and only on a good deal. I didn't want to pay full price. I don't want to pay over $1,000 for those. Well, let's just say I got a good deal. I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, it's coming home. Ben says, also, anyone who subs to me, I'll sub back. See? Just put it in there. Jonathan says, you just collect or do you customize too? Well, I do collect. I do my own. I do customize. I do compete. So I shoot a lot. So I don't just buy them and not know how to shoot them. I do shoot them. Brookie says, what's good, Ben? I love my Zastava so far. See? I'm so happy. Me and Brookside basically like the same gun. Just different color wood. Ben says, just chilling. Mr. Now says, blessings. Hey, blessings to you too. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for banana clips. That is the only time that if you call a mega clip, no one should say anything. I'm going to call them banana clips. I don't care who you are. Because it's cool. It's a banana clip. And I'm going to get it where it's yellow and blue on the bottom with the Chiquita sign. Is that how you say it? Chiquita? It's going to look like a banana. And that's all the clips I'm going to have. Because it's so cool. Banana clips. But I was surprised that a AR-12 gauge that was less than 200 ran perfectly. Hey, if they run good, they run good, you know? You know, just because something is cheap doesn't mean it's not going to run. Sometimes the cheap stuff runs forever, and sometimes it doesn't. It's just, and that goes with any gun. You know, I saw this idiot in Jiminy's live, the Jiminy show. I love you, Jiminy show. Joe, you're awesome. But this idiot in his live was telling him, or asked him, bro, why don't you get rid of all your mid-grade firearms and just buy reliable high-end firearms? Well, what high-end firearm is reliable? Definitely not a 2011. Oh my God, that sounds so gross. Did you hear that? That's my stomach making shit right now. It sounded like a fart. That was weird. It was in my belly too. Anyways, yeah. Like those right there, just where my hand's covering. Those aren't reliable. That's reliable. That's reliable. Those are mid-grade firearms. Buy a $10,000 Infinity and say it's reliable. No, sir. Brooke says, thoughts yours is 7.62 though. Yes, mine's 7.62, yours is 5.56, I believe, right? Ben says, I only have two 9mm, a Glock 43X MOS and a PPS 43. What's wrong with that? I thought about getting rid of my VR80 for a LC carbine and 45. The Ruger LC carbine is the shit. If you get that in 10 mil, Ben, it's amazing. It's like you shoot it, you're like, that's a 10 mil? Yeah, that's how I was. I was like, holy, didn't feel like a 10 mil to me. And if you know Ruger's accurate as shit. And they're reliable. That's why I love all my Rugers I love. Brooke says, I've heard good things about the LC carbine. Yeah, see? And you're hearing it from Pistol Pete, the only one that you need to trust. The LC carbine is the shit. It's awesome. Get it in 10 mil, it's even better. Brooke says, yes, sir. I got my M90. I believe you got the M70. Yes, you are correct. Ben says, yeah, I like the LC. A 45 10-inch running 45 Super would be amazing. Yeah, any ammo out of that gun is amazing. So, and whatever caliber you choose, that's what you choose. 90% of my guns are 9, maybe 95, because it's a cheap round, does its job, and I compete with it. Ben says, I made a video about the SIG controversy. I hope SIG doesn't come after me. There's a lot of those out there, and I think a lot of them are incorrect. But they're just what a lot of people are doing is they're watching other videos, and then copying that video and then posting their own version of it. It's true. It is. I want to do a test on the SIG in mine, but I got an M18 and a just a normal P320. I can't do it. I can't make it do what they're doing. And I have suspicions on why or how they're getting it to react the way they are. But I won't say anything yet. I want to test this out. And then if it is, I'm going to go on there and bust everybody out. I have to. That's what I do. I don't like to follow. I like to be the leader. So if I'm correct, you'll see the video soon. And you're going to be like, oh. But that's if my tests conclude what I suspect. So we'll see. And hopefully, I'm the first one to do this. But I'm pretty sure someone already did. Like I said, I don't watch YouTube. Not much. When I open it, I'll post a video and then I'll see a feed. Whatever is on my main page or whatever when you open up the app. And I'll be like, oh, let me look at this. But I really don't have time to. I wish I did. Because I miss, going there, watching and scrolling. I miss, sitting there playing video games. The kids eat up my time. Doing stuff for them is my main thing. And then the videos. And then shooting. Becoming better at my craft. Ben says I made AR-10 binary. We shall see. Epic the range they will be. Yes. Ben said I pieced together from the FBI report and what's been found by others. I pieced together. Yeah, like that, I don't piece anything together. Or I don't watch anything. So I don't know. I just know that a lot of people have been making it go off by pinning the trigger to the wall and then shaking or the slide. We already had a live about this. So Mr. Now says, I see you shooting a few hoops and sipping on a juice box with that jumper. Fucking right. 3 says, I turned up my blanket to the max. Oh my God. Babe, don't cook up there. Mr. Now says, hi, 3. Ben says, heating blanket equivalent. Heating blanket. Heated, says 3. It's Aaron. We know. 3 says, hey, Aaron. Mr. Now says, yeah, king of paper cuts. He is the king of paper cuts. That's correct. And, yeah. Ben says, it's the FCU. If it's the FCU, has a shelf that gets hung up internally and the slide manipulation makes it go off. I've seen that too. I've seen that. I've heard about people doing other things. I've heard about the MIM parts. The MIM part failing. I heard it all. And like Ben says, it's this, Well, how do we know? 100%. We don't. Unless you test it. So I will test it. I will see what everyone is saying, and I'm going to test it. Now, I don't think it's every sig. That's just retarded. It's not every sig. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in my life. However, if it is 1 in 1,000, even that sucks. Because there's like 1 million SIGs out there. Like, no joke. There's probably over 1 million 320s out there. Someone Google it. I don't know how many there are. There's a lot. And I think it's in the millions. So 1 out of 1,000, that's a lot. Even 10,000, that's a lot of SIGs. Heated in summer? It's cold, Ben. That's why I always have a hoodie on in here. It's freezing. It's an ice box in here. 3 says, Ben, it's the best. House cold, fan on, under my heated blankie. I'm just saying. Ben says, yeah, I've heard and seen a bunch of weird stuff. I've only heard. However, I cannot make it go off. I don't get it. I can't do it. I want to know what I'm doing wrong. I want to know what needs to be done to make it go off. If everyone says it's every SIG, I want to know. Tell me how to do it. What needs to be in place for it to go off? Because apparently it's not just going off. There are things that that have to be met for it to go off. Mr. Now says, I think I've been through the gauntlet with that Aaron name. Not to mention my man card violated over the pants in the fan. Oh my God. No. Mr. Now, you are the man. Ben says, just like a female, can't make up her mind if she's hot or cold, or she blends the two. She likes it when it's freezing in the house, and then she goes and heats up under the blanket. 44 is laughing. Pew Pew Yoko says, nice, finally a 2A live. Well, welcome. I'm on every night. Pew Pew, but I'm not showing. It's just what it is. It's just, again, Script, if you're still here, has verified it numerous times on different accounts that if you just scroll through lives, you won't see me. Once in a while, a new guy will see me, but he scrolled through 300 lives, and he saw multiple ones at the same time, but not me once. So now I know. I don't have to say, oh, no, it's confirmed. 3 says, no, I love to snuggle on my bed. It's okay. I love it when you snuggle on the bed. Mr. Dow says, king of say, or king of paper cuts, you choose. I said king of paper cuts. Yeah. Pew Pew says, you got some nice stuff, but to be honest, the Blades of Chaos is the best thing up there. Thank you! Pew Pew Yoko, like and subscribe because I feel the same way. 1,000,000%. The Blades of Chaos are real, people. Those are steel. If those fall, like I said, I'm cooked. Or at least I'll be a paraplegic. Whatever, where you can't use your legs. I'm done. It's cutting my spine. Yes, I agree. The Blades of Chaos is the best weapons on the wall. And I told you, if zombies came, those are the weapons I'd grab. I wouldn't grab a gun. I'd grab those blades. Unlimited ammo. Silent killing. And they're badass. Bullseye says, it's really every striker fire that once the trigger is on the wall and just before firing, the slide mechanism will make it fire. I wish the houses in Oklahoma had basements. Would totally have it as my man cave. Well, there you go. Pew says, I scrolled and found you. Bro, that's what matters for me. Yes. Thank you. Yes, of course. I'm just explaining to others what they already know. 44 says, welcome, Pew Pew Yoko. Ben says, Pew Pew, I am I am a PPU channel, and make sure you sub up to man Pistol Pete Worldwide. That's Ben's indirect way of saying sub to him too, which is okay. Peter says, "Oh, I'm subbed. Let me know if you would like to join our Discord. We have a two-way YouTubers. Let me know. Love to see you engage. I would love to join it. However, I'm never on Discord. I have one too, and I am bad because I never have time to sit there and go on Discord and talk to people. So people either they message me on Discord, sometimes I don't see it, or Instagram, or they just message me directly. I'm sorry, people, if I don't answer. I don't go on. Email me. Maybe I'll see it. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait. I'm sorry. Let's see. Ben says, unless your blades get stuck in a zombie's clavicle. It's not going to get stuck. Those are blades. Ben, have you not played God of War? Those don't get stuck in anything. They're blades of freaking chaos, man. Oh. Pew pew. We have an Instagram thread. Everyone has some kind of thread. Everyone has one. I'm sorry. Sounds awesome though. Mr. Now says, I think Pete is king of pistols worldwide. I love it, Mr. Now. Get Gooder says, hello, my beautiful creature. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Pew says, you got $1, Ben? Ben says, I got 4 doll hairs. Pew says, can I have 2? Oh, there you go. Ben says, get Goober, why that mouth so inviting? Because it's my favorite mouth. Pew says, don't use IG much anymore, but trying to work my way back into it. I don't use it either. So whatever I post on my main channel, I do, if time allots it, move it to Instagram. But man, Instagram is just, I don't know. They don't like me. They don't like me worse than how they don't like me. So we'll see. Ben says 2 doll hairs. Oh, that's... Pew says, can you get the new Canik TTI smoke yet? No, I don't think I am. I have quite a few, well, I don't want to say quite a few Canik, like 4 or 5 Caniks. And I get them to review them. They're not my favorite pistol. Although I shoot them well, they're not my favorite. If they shoot anything like the TTI Combat, I'm definitely not getting one. They look cool, though. They definitely look cool. Ben says, we need to get Pete a crown. I have one. I just got to find it. Yeah, IG is annoying, honestly. Yeah, yes, yeah. 3 says, hey, get Gooder. He is a beautiful creature. He's the one that's beautiful. Ben says, I would like to try a Canik. They're nice to shoot. They're okay. I prefer a slimmer trigger so I can manipulate the trigger better. Some people say they like the flat face trigger, but it's too wide. Is all. It's too wide. If you want to manipulate it, it is more difficult to manipulate unless you have really, really long fingers or you don't grip the back of the gun completely. Like I said, 95% you don't know how to grip a pistol 100%. I don't want to say the right way, but more correctly. And that's okay, because no one ever showed you guys. Or you watch a YouTube video and you think, oh, you just put this hand here, put this hand here, you put it together, and that's not it. But that's the basics of how to hold a pistol. But yeah, I don't like the fat trigger. Pew says it's a TDI count, just different colors. Had to get it to match the TP9. Oh, it is the exactly like the TTI Combat, just a different color. Oh no, I'm not gonna get it. 100% not gonna get it then, because I have the TTI Combat. I thought they did something different. I didn't know it was the same gun. Pew, are you sure it's the exact same gun, just different color? Then I'm not excited for it, but I can see why you got it. That's cool. My TP9, I think I had a TP9 SFX, the longer one that was gunmetal. Yeah, that was fun to shoot too. I called that one RoboCop, but I got rid of that a long time ago. Mr. Now says Pistol Pete hoodie, hoods on the crowns. Good idea. Ben says my fingers are short with big palms. Instead of fingers, I just use my pee-pee. You use your Pistol Pete? Hey! Pee-pee says, yes, sir. Oh, okay. Then yes, I won't get it. Just for a different color. I don't think I have any gun. Oh, never mind. I have 3 X macros. But they're completely different. So, yeah, I won't be getting it, unfortunately. Getger says, Pete, she's currently in labor. We're having the baby. Oh, wait! Wait, Get Gooder! Hey, congratulations! I thought that was 2 days ago. What the hell? I wasn't on yesterday. It was supposed to happen yesterday. Hey, everyone, Get Gooder is having a baby right now. Get Gooder, get off the phone. He said he's a stay on here so he could tell me like something, and then he thought his wife or his baby's mom said that'd be cool. So I mean, he might stay on. Shoot, that means I gotta stay on until the baby comes. Oh, I can't though. Oh my God, Get Gooder. Congrats! This is so exciting. I am part of history. His history. I'm there. Get Gooder's wife or girlfriend or fiance or baby's mama. Push! Push! This is awesome. Ben says, so is a Glock core replacing SIG with the military? I don't know. I just know they'll be put on hold to civilians. Like, they're not making them. And we don't know why. People are speculating, but we don't know why. Until they come out with a statement, we don't know why. You can't trust all these YouTubers saying, oh, because of this, because of this. Oh, like, how do you know? You're just making content and people are watching it. So it makes sense. I don't do that. If they do, awesome. I want a Koa. But I don't have one because I have that one. So it'd be like counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Congrats, Get Gooder. 3 says, oh my gosh, congrats and good luck. You're right. Ben says, I haven't heard anything about that. Get Gooder says it was supposed to be on Friday. Right. Oh, it was, okay, Friday. I didn't go on yesterday, and I'm here now. So, wow. I don't think it'll be too long. Okay. All right, Get Gooder. Wait, do you know if it's a boy or girl? I don't know how he's sitting and messaging me when his wife's pushing right now. I'm honored. Not gonna lie, I feel honored. He's gonna have a beautiful creature now. Exciting. 3 says, eek! So exciting, right? How do I leave the stream? Now. I can't. That's rude. Not just sit here and wait. Just... Oh, congrats! That's cool. I'm happy for him. A girl! Wait. You know it's a girl already? You didn't... Okay. Well, congrats on the girl. Now that boy's in trouble. Your 4-year-old's in trouble. He's gonna get in a lot of fights. So. She's laboring. She may not be pushing right now. I know. Okay, let me make the noises I want to make. Mr. says, Pete needs a hoodie, crown, that he only he wears, custom made for the king. Not duplicated. Good idea. How do I do that though? I think I could make that. I like that, Mr. No. Very smart. What's up, Focus? Gicker says, yeah, what 3 said. God damn it. I don't know any better, sorry. Gicker, tell your wife that we love her and we hope it's fast. Just, you know. Wow. Well, what are we talking about now? We talked about a lot. Yeah, well, no topic at hand today. So we're just gonna sit here and I'm gonna just stare for a little bit till comments come rolling in. And yeah. I would clean up a little, which I did, kind of. Fuck. My head feels like it's floating. That's not good. So 3 would not go to work tomorrow. She needs to rest. Giger says, all right, she can push. See you guys later. All right, Giger. Amazing. Like I said, we're part of his history. Like, he could, like, tell his baby when he grows up, you know, Pistol Pete was on the phone when you were being when Mom was being in labor. Who's Pistol Pete? What? You know what I'm saying? It's awesome. Tyrone says, what type of 45 cal ammo self-defense? I don't know what I have for 45 defense. I know I have hollow tips. I just don't know the brand. Because I don't carry it anymore for defense or self-defense, so I don't know. But for 9, I do use I have like 3 different ones I use, and not because they, you know, do different things, which they technically do when they mushroom, but I don't care. If you get hit with one, you're getting cooked. I don't care if it goes zzz or zzz. I don't care. But I do use Hornady Critical Duty for mine. I also use, I think I have some of those SIG ones. I don't know what they're called. Oh, right here. Hold on. Yeah, so I do use the critical duties. The reason I use this is, if you don't know what that red tip is for, that's to pierce clothing. And you would say, oh, well, if a bullet hits you, it's going to pierce the clothing. Yes, you're correct. It doesn't matter what ammo it is. It's not, no clothing's going to stop it. But the red tip, what it does is it pierces the clothing, so it doesn't mushroom before it gets into the body. So, for example, if you're wearing a big-ass jacket in wintertime, these are the best because they go through that jacket and then it starts to mushroom when it feels flesh. But yeah, if you're not worried about that, fuck, what did I do to this thing? That was never like that. See, I don't know what these are. I really don't know what these are. Oh, I use Federal HSTs too. I do use those. And I don't know what this is. I thought someone could find out for me, but it says FC 9mm Luger. FC. What is FC? I can't put my finger on it. But this does have, it looks like some kind of tip in there, and then it's kind of sharp. You guys see that? Look at that real quick. Fast. Look at it. Look at it. That's what it looks like. I don't know what this is. I can't figure out what brand this is, but I haven't looked it up. I don't know how I have these. I don't know how I have them. Oh, I remember now. I won't be getting any more of these. But those and there's probably something else I'm using, but I just don't remember what it is. So, long story short, or in summary, I do like the Hardy critical duties. I have some critical defense, but I use the duties because it's a higher grain. Tommy John. Tommy boy, what's up, brother? He says, how many guns do you have on your amazing wall collection? There's maybe 50 on the wall. Or 40. 40, 50. Someone counted before, but there's more over here. So, and then there's a little more on that side. So I don't know if I want to screenshot that and count. But there's more. There's more guns that I don't have room for because I have to extend that wall. Once I extend that wall, I'll put more up. Otherwise, I might just put some way at the top. But I hate putting them up there because it's hard to get them. I have to stand on this couch. I'm lazy. Tommy says, I still have a box of Eagle Talon for 44 bagged. Wow, that's awesome. Mr. Now says, I was in a bathroom once when Pete was on the phone. Yes! That is awesome. 44 says, Pete, FC is federal cartridge. Oh, thank you. 44, have you heard about that round? Is it a good round? You could do a long story or short story. Either way, I would like to know because the round itself looks pretty cool. How does it expand? I don't know. I really don't know. But, you know, I like to shoot my self-defense ammo once a year. I like to refresh it. You don't have to, but I like to. So once I shoot those, they'll be gone. There's no more. Commentary with the Tiger Uppercut. He is a stream boss, people. We haven't had a Tiger Uppercut in a long time. Welcome back, Commentary. He says, just ordered the Meta Tactical MX1 chassis for my Gen 5 G47. Nice! Nice. I know what that is. He says, what do you think about the PCC conversion chassis? Show me the lever action. I'm sorry, Commentary. I don't have it. By the way, have you seen the Judge Circuit? I want one. I want that over a lever action. The Judge Circuit. If you don't know what that is, Commentary, look it up. It's pretty cool. Judge Circuit. Yes, I want one. The Metatactical MX1 is a really cool looking chassis. It is. It looks badass. I have not shot one yet though. But I do have the Apex. And, well, no, I don't have it anymore. I sold it. Never mind. I sold the Apex. It shot well. Although that 16-inch barrel was not a good design. But the MX1 doesn't use that. So I would think that it's awesome. Especially with a, I think, doesn't it, I know because you can get it with the, brace, the folding brace, sorry. Is it canted down a little bit or no? I don't remember. But if it is, you should have perfect sight picture. You shouldn't have to bend you shouldn't have to go like this or go like this, you know. You should be able to stand up straight and just see through it. I'm jealous. I tried to get that for a review, and they just ignore me. And because they ignore me, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to buy it. Sorry, Metatactical. You screwed up. But tell me how it runs. I'm very excited for it. Like, I got my S Pro up there for my Glock now, and I should have a review on that, but that thing is right now my favorite chassis so far. And yeah. Oh, God. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I ate Papa John's and I ate too much. Yeah. Very, very good route, says 44. Okay. Okay. It looks badass. It looks like a chomper, like you know, like an alien, or you know, when they have all those teeth in the middle. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, it's cool. Thank you, 44. Commentary, gang, says 3. 44 says great expansion as well. Better than Horny Critical Duty. Oh, I might have to switch if it's that well. You know, I gotta look that one up. But I trust 44. Commentary says, I know what it is. It's beautiful and on the list. Don't tell the wife. It's cool. That thing is freaking sweet. When I saw it, I walked by and I was like, what the? I was like, that's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, and it's not even that expensive. Oh, it's $700? Yeah. That thing is sweet. 3 would love to shoot that thing. Mr. Now! With the cheek! Going down, commentary! Commentary says, I got the aluminum brace, gas pedal, sling, and the grip mag holder. That's all you need. That's perfect. Perfect. 3 says poop. Yes. I need it. I need to. Drop says back for a while. All right, Drop. How was work or whatever you had to do? Welcome, Drop. Ron gang. Commentary says, I'm going to put a 4X and canted green dot, also putting a laser light combo. That thing's going to be decked out. What color did you get? There's like, yeah, I almost, in my cart was the Arctic white or whatever. I saw that thing in white and I was like, Stormtrooper. 44 says, just as good. I do like the HST though. Okay. I have HSTs as well. Let me see. Hold on. I forgot what they look like. Oh, where there you go? Oh, that's Critical Duty. Wrong one. HSTs, where are you? Okay, maybe I lost you. I think I lost the HSTs. Let me see what these look like. Critical Duties, I know what they look like. Yep. Okay. Well, I guess I don't know where they are, or I loaded them. I need a bigger ammo safe. Well, I do. I don't have any more room. Unless I move the mags. Oh. Problems. Whoa. What are these? Sorry, I'm like finding mags everywhere. Don't need that. Tomorrow. Oh, here they are. What are these? These are the FC. What? These say FC, but they don't look like those ones. These look like SIG ammo. Oh no, these are HSCs. No, these are Federal. Okay, they're in my BP9. Oh, that's MP5. Oh god, okay, I don't have enough room. God damn it. Oh. This is annoying. This is really fucking annoying. Damn it. Yeah, I dropped the mag. I know the round won't go up, but I still get scared. I'm like, ah! Let's see. Mr. Nelson's piece. Bailao says hi, Bailao, Bailao. I hope I'm saying it right. Said hi. Dropper says thanks. Commentary says went with tan. I matches my stupid Magwell. Freaking $8 for a darn Magwell. Oof. Isn't it funny that those Magwells are that much money? Like, right? And yeah, so when I got my S Pro, I wanted tan to match my Magwell. No fucking joke. I wanted something to match that. But that's more of a bronze, so it doesn't really match, but it's close enough. But yeah, I did go with the color to match the Magwell. Let's see. Drop says, look at that. Almost 10%. Damn. I didn't see it. So that's crazy. Like, thank you, people. I really appreciate it. However, at the end of the time allotted, we have 294 days. I really don't think we're going to hit 10K. I just don't. Even with the money I make off videos and I throw in there, I don't think I will. If I do, cool. If I don't, you know, we're going to have to change it. We'll get a different gun. We'll use the whole fund towards that gun. Unless you guys want me to get like 2 guns and something you want to see me review or something, you know, whatever. We'll figure something out. 10% is a tithe. Character says like the one on your black and gold staccato. Wait. What are we looking at this staccato? Wait, what are we looking at? Because that's a black one. Yeah, I don't know what we're looking at this staccato. It is beautiful, though. TX2 says, bro, I am going to take a shower. I will join live later. Hey, thank you. Mr. Now says, this could be the night. Drop says, possibly. I mean, it's possible. It's only $24. I think, yeah, it's possible. Especially if YT opens the doors or other people come in. Commentary says Magwell. Yeah, it's black on that one. AR says, hello. He forgets so fast. No, because I did say the Magwell, but I was like, it's black. So I didn't get the reference to how he said like that one. So no, I do forget fast, but not that time. Gun with 10 Magwell over your left shoulder. See? Told you. Yeah, so that's a staccato. That one is the Shadow 2. I think he's talking about that one. Because that's just black. But yeah, I do get it. Well, maybe what that is like the staccato. I know, but he has a Glock. So you do get what I'm saying. You obviously don't get what my confusion, because that is a TTI. That's a Glock. So if you got a Magwell, I mean, I guess it could look like that, but I guess I didn't know you guys could see that close. Can you zoom in on that? You must be able to zoom in. See? Drop him. He says, good grief. He says, sorry, I misgendered the firearm. Yeah, the Shadow 2 color Magwell. Hard to find. Thank you. I get it now. Drop's a little slow sometimes. He just got done milking cows. So, I mean, I get it, Drop. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I did have to match. That is the brass color. Very hard to match. Drop says, I'm going by what he said, Petey. Hey, me too. Drop, I love you. Okay? God. It's just his eyeballs. I can't even do it. Oh, Conversation, sorry, I'm just pumped up over guns. They get me all hot and bothered. Don't they? I'm excited to get an AK again. I mean, I know I have one right there, but it's like, this is a 9mm. I mean, an actual AK. I'm not going to change anything on it. I am going to add the side rail, and I'm putting an optic on there. But other than changing furniture, no. It's staying there. Blood, sweat, and tears is kind of gross on the gun because it's wood, so, you know, it soaks in. I don't care. I'm going to soak my stuff in there now. Oh, let's see. Where am I? Drop says, anyone want a dead bird named Petey? Probably want a cracker. One of the best movies ever. If you don't know what he's referring to, you have to look it up. It is. Great movie. And you know what is funny? Is the second, not the second one, but technically part 2, you know, when it's like 30, 40 years in the future or whatever. It's funny that the daughter, who wasn't their kid, but it went back and forth, you know. It's like, oh, she's so hot, I want her. Oh, she's my daughter. Ew, but you just wanted her. I think it's just hilarious. This is the way they did the movie. Commentary says, I have 9 within arm's reach. There you go. Start racking them. Morgan says, I'm hot and bothered too. Oh, what's up, Morgan? What's going on, brother? We are, Morgan, making a date to go out to, you know where. I don't want to dox myself, and I think you understand that. But we are making a date to go out. Anyone that knows, or if you don't know, Morgan is a real-life friend. But talk to Froggy, and he'll tell you. But we don't have a date yet because, you know, when Tyler and Anthony have the same weekend off, and then Frog has to have the same weekend off, and then I have to be able to go. It's gonna be difficult, but and then you have to be able to go. You know, it's gonna be difficult, but we're gonna try to get it going. Commentary says, I bet we were just talking. I bet we were just talking about self-defense, ammo designed to go through clothing. Of course, we're all hot and bothered. Yeah. Morgan says, soak it up, brother. I'm trying. I'm gonna, yeah, it's gonna soak it up. Frank says, Du kannst ist Mr. Den, wenn du Bahamas gestorben bist. Dumber. Tyrone says, Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, it's so good. Such a good movie, Tyrone. Blossom John says, hey, Pistol Pete, what do you think of the new info about the Airman SIG 320 death case? Whoa, what new info? John, put a short story in there. I don't know this stuff. I don't follow any of it. I'm telling you the truth. I don't. If it comes up, I'll read on it or look at it. I'm like, oh, okay. But I don't actively go and look for it. So, or it doesn't show up on anywhere I go. It doesn't come up. So, I would like to know more. Yes, sir. I'll be there, brother. Fucking right, Morgan. You better bring that high point. Drop says the French tickler part had me rolling. I think I'm gonna go turn it on after the stream. No joke. I've been watching Happy Gilmore 2 a lot. If you guys know, I like to turn on background noise, and my background noise instead of like music or anything is a movie or a series. I'll just turn on and let it play in the background or do whatever I gotta do. And if I hear a part that I love, I'm like, oh, and I'll stop doing what I'm doing. Dumber and Dumber 2 or Dumb and Dumber, is that what is it? 2TO is one of the ones I played a lot. It's going back on tonight, guaranteed. Mr. Dow says Arthur from King of Queens may have been compromised by a road dog. R.I.P. King Arthur. Is that a show? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Now. I don't know what any of that means. But I'm sorry. R.I.P. Job says he doesn't watch the news. He don't know. Exactly. I don't. Commentators, I don't care if my favorite YouTuber looks like a Goomba from Super Mario Brothers. He like guns, so I like him. Oh, thank you. Wait. I'm just playing. I love it. Act like I didn't know what he was talking about. But, you know, the thing is, I'm his favorite YouTuber. So, commentary, thank you. I do greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. And if I'm not your favorite, Blossom John says a fellow airman just admitted to shooting him? They were goofing around with a gun and he had a negative discharge in this case. Are you kidding me? Frick! So if you didn't know, I guess I found out. I don't know how I found out, but I think I just came across it on accident. SIG, if you have a 320, is upgrading the 320s for free. And not only they're upgrading the whole FCU, they're also upgrading the trigger, so it's a nice, crisp, clean trigger break now. Because they're changing how the FCU works. I need to send my shit out tomorrow. Before they say, hey, we're not going to do this no more. Damn. Well, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I have no words. R.I.P. to that airman, because that's stupid. And that fucking guy, if this is like, he admitted it, dumbass. And let me tell you this. I'm old. As you can see. I just look young. I know a lot of military personnel that are younger. And I mean like, hey, I just got high school, I'm going to go be in the military. You know. Yeah, good, thank you. And thank you for your service, but don't be a dumbass. Half of them come back men. Like men with responsibility. Responsible men, I should say. The other half are still dumbass kids. And when I mean dumbass, I mean shit like just what just happened right there. Like pulling out a gun. Finger on the trigger. Look at what I got. And flagging everyone. It's like, I thought you were an MP. Put that shit back down, you fucking moron. Sorry. If you're watching, sorry. Laugh out loud. CC says drop. Commentary's laughing. People are so dumb. Where did you see that? Yeah. Commentary says, it's Pistol Pete worldwide. Donut operator, ASV, and perfect dude. And don't forget Goomba. Job says, how does Dude Perfect fit in that? How does Dude Perfect? I got the rest, but those guys. Facts, Pete. Script's still here. What's up, brother? Yeah, they're dumb. They do dumb stuff. And it's like, you're in the military. They don't teach you not to do that. I mean, you shouldn't be dumbass. Well, you go on YouTube and you see a lot of dumbass kids with, like 50, 60,000 subscribers, 100,000, 500,000 subscribers. And they're dumbass kids doing dumbass thing with guns. And other kids subscribe to them, so they have a giant following. But they're dumb. And you see them in all the time. Flagging each other. Finger on the trigger. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Let's jump on the car and shoot in the air. Ha ha ha. Get in the car, flagging everyone. Not only are they shooting outside, not at a range, in a public area. What can you do? Right? What can you do? You can't do anything. They make everything harder for us. Commentary says, I literally know a guy that got 9 years for shooting his friend who was a bouncer at a club with him, and they were goofing around, drawing on each other, and the guy I know's guns went off, 9 years gone. Goofing around? I mean, come on. If you don't know how to handle a gun, goofing around is even worse. If you know how to handle a gun and you're goofing around, your odds of living are better, but you're still right? It's a weapon meant to cause death. So, I think I'm going to go outside and I'm going to call my friends, be like, hey, you want to play, I got to think of a better game. Maybe like, there's probably a name for it. What is it called when you stand in front of a car that's coming at you and you jump out of the way before it hits you? Isn't that a game? Or how about Destruction Derby? On a highway with cars going the opposite way. I think that would be smart. I mean, you got seatbelts, right? It's airbags. It's just a game. Just goofing around. Fucking dumb as shit. Chicken. Yes. I knew it was called something. Thank you, Blossom John. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Hey, you want to go outside and play chicken? Why not? It's just a car. Come on, let's just goof around. It's just a car. You got brakes. I ain't gonna damage your car if you hit me. Come on, you dumbass. Let's go goof around. Stupid. Oh, man. Job says, I like active self-protection. Quote, unquote. Script says, yeah, I'm still here just doing yard work while listening. Awesome. Thank you, Script. John says, Pistol Pete is the Bob Ross of gun live streams. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Blossom John. Commentator says, John Career is the man. I preach his gospel when I take my friends blasting. Well, you know what, commentary? I don't know who that is, but hey, if he's the man, I believe you. And whatever he's preaching about firearms, that's awesome. And thank you for re-preaching it. Life says facts at Blossom. Job says, yeah, he's good. John says chicken. Oh God. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna get up and look into your souls and leave a wet one, right? as I lifted my butt cheeks just an inch, it was spicy. Like nothing came out. It was just very spicy. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, is next time I do that, I'm leaving stream. I'm sorry, guys. Fucking Papa John's. Chicken. Yeah, chicken. Want to go play chicken? Commentator says, whoever pulls their parachute last wins. Chicken with an airplane. Right. Come on, you pussy. You don't pull it yet. We're just goofing around. Script said chicken would be the best name. Yes. Or Darwin Award if they get hit. Right. Sticks. What's up, brother? Java says, it would be way more fun to catch a chicken or a pig. Gotta go, Pete, in 3. Next time! Later, 44. Job says they analyze real-life situational shootings or knife stuff. Commentator says, bye, 44, and talk with lawyers about it. Wait, who does? Mr. says hi. Man. But yeah, my stomach is bubbling. It's going to be a wild ride when I leave. I'm telling you, it's going to be wild. Fuck. I want to stay here till I want to be on when Get Gooder comes back and tells us about his baby. But if he's smart, he won't come back on here. I wouldn't. I would stay with the new baby. Unless his wife wants it. That's different. Drop. I thought when you said I like quote-unquote active self-protection, I thought you were making a joke about them goofing around. Like active self-protection, I get it. I didn't know that was a thing. Commentator says bubble guts. Mud butt. It would definitely be mud butt if I just let loose right now. It'd actually be worse. It'd be like, when babies poop and sometimes when they got that force and it goes up the back, like almost to their hair. If that is mud butt, yes. Yes, that. Oh, yes. Blessed Pistol Pete, are you sure you're not related to me? Because my family conversations can change on a dime from talking from something serious to farts, bowel movements, and poop talk in general. Blessed John, I have been asked if I'm other ethnicities, and I am part black. So, Blossom John, are you to Vietnam? No, it's a huge thing. Look into it. Huh. Okay, yeah, well, if I get a chance, drop. Is it something you pay for, or is it like a channel? Mr. Now says, if his wife wants Peter, birth is the least of his concerns. Right. Commentator says, checks out. Thank you. Clipster says, I'm black too, Pete. See? I can tell you about that later. The mice says, I've been married twice. It seldom works out, but I'll tell you one thing, Sonny. I like my woman like I like my coffee. Available in the morning and keeping me up all night. Marco Pierre White. You know what? Mice, I have to look up who that actually is. No lie. Clipster says, we in this thing together. John says, hey man, go back far enough into history, everyone is related to each other. Yeah, I think we're related. Yes. We all come from, well, if you believe in evolution, the same monkey. If you don't, then we come from whatever Adam and Eve had. Jake says, would you watch a tree grow or a knee grow? Probably the knee grow. Yeah, yeah. Watching tree grows is boring. It's like, I'd rather look at the knee, you know? It's like, yeah, you know? Gicker says, update, people, she is here! Oh, and healthy! Congratulations to you, too! Congratulations, Get Gooder and Get Gooder's woman. Drop him says, Jake, stop with that shit. Michael says, what's up? How's it going? What's up, Michael? It's going. Get Gooder just had his baby. Everyone congratulates Get Gooder and his wife, please. Or woman. We'll say his woman. Because I don't know if they're married or not. Cliff says, are you Filipino? No! Do I look Filipino? Do I really? A lot of people will be like, oh, you look like that one guy on Netflix. Joe Coy. No, I don't. We're just bald. Like, I guess. But he's half white, so it doesn't count. I'm just kidding. I am to Vietnam. Commentary says, gotta go, y'all. Be good, and always remember, not owning a lever action rifle is an extremely conceiving way to come out of the closet. Convincing. Okay. We're gonna work on that commentary. Later, brother. Let's see. Congratulations, Get Gooder. I'd watch a tree grow or... Emmett says, we all come from the great United States of Brazil. Says Emmett Dynasty. Hi, bro. Some guy says, I'm back. I heard women said hi. Get Gooder isn't a word. Gooder isn't a word. No, but that's his name. The Vietnam is not in that ethnicity, but it is what I am. Michael says, congrats, Get Gooder. Jake says, laugh out in other lives. I've been seeing people post the same comment. Watch a tree or knee. Yes, I do. And Jake, that's been here a lot. It's just getting old. Like, that one has not got me yet, though. There's one guy that has actually got me. And I read it and I was like, oh. After I heard it, it sounded different than reading it. Like, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that's nothing bad. I forgot what it was, but it had to do with similar words. And I was like, you know what? You got me. Congrats. First guy. Some guy says, he's Oriental, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, some guy. People don't understand that. They're like, hey, you Asian, you Filipino. No. I'm Oriental. Been there, done that. Right, some guy, right. Pat's here. He says, popping by for a hot sec to drop a like. It's Sunday Funday tonight, so I'm heading to the race track. Stay safe and stay strapped, y'all. Hey, Pat, you stay strapped or buckled up, and you be safe. Because it's kind of a dangerous... It's almost like chicken. Later, brother. Some guy says, me too. Tim says, sup, Peter? Peter Pumpkin Eater. What's up, Tim? Tim, weren't you here earlier? I swear you were. Did you leave and come back? Michael says, yeah, try something new like pink cheese, green, gold, level out. Right? It might get me better. Tim says, hello, stream peeps. John says, if you truly think about it, we are all different shades of brown, except albinos who are truly white pink. Bro, they are white pink. I'm sorry if you're albino watching me, but you guys are white pink. Like, pinky in their brain type shit, you know? Like, with no hair. Let's see. Drop says, or you didn't notice till I told you why I banned them. Drop. The last thing I saw from you, Drop, was congrats, Get Gooder. So whatever you said before that, I didn't see it. Get Gooder says, okay, you beautiful creature, love you. I will see you again soon. Later, Get Gooder. Give baby kisses. And I wish a speedy recovery for the wife. Or girlfriend or woman. I'm happy for them. Kids are awesome. Chris says, I didn't know, man. Back in California, I know a lot of Cambodians. No, I'm just joking, Clipsters. It's a joke. It's my sarcasm. I think you know that, right? Yeah, you guys, that's whenever you guys, if someone asks me if I'm Chinese, Japanese, Dirtnese, look at these, I don't get offended. I make jokes. Some guy says, drop them. Hey, Justice says, Pete, is your PDP full metal? I have a half polymer, half metal. It just felt fragile. I fell out, maybe because it was a foundation series. I don't have a PDP anymore. Wait. No. I never had a PDP. I always wanted a PDP Pro steel frame, full size. But yeah, your polymer half and the upper on the PDP is a chunky slide. So that's why it feels like that, but it is a nice firearm. Java says sub? Some guy says I don't eat people. Oh. Nothing wrong with that. Mr. says, did you miss my comment? Pete, yes. It didn't show up. Aaron, your last comment was way back when it says if his wife wants Peter. The sky drop him right on. How was I not banned before? Just kidding. Mr. says, I know I said a lot. Bro, I got none of it. YT is on something right now. I swear to God, sometimes I read some of these and something's missing. Job says, there's a lot worse than you, bro. Tim retracted. Aaron says hi. Mr. Now says, I don't get offended. I get even. Just kidding. Some guy says, scary. Tim says, I'm working, but then off for 3 after tonight. So come on, 7 a.m. Hey, let's go, Tim. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. You won't even be... Wait. Some guy says, you won't ever be even with me, mister. Now. Job says, oh, Pete, I saw that judge for 7.7 at Swartz's Warehouse. Good price. I swear to God I can get a little cheaper, but the one I saw was all black with wood furniture. So I have not seen the one that you, the nickel or the silver one, if you will. I haven't seen that one yet, but I do like the black one. I don't know why. And if I can get that for under 7, I think I might jump on it. We'll see. So the guy says, I still want Bullseye's wife. Some guy, have you seen her? I mean, if you've never seen her, how do you know? I'm curious. Serious question. John says the 2A committee needs to construct a Gun Tubers Hall of Fame, and Pistol Pete should be its first inductee. Hey, John. Thank you very much. You guys would have to nominate, though. But thank you. I appreciate it. Job says, good luck with that. Clipster says, do you got a favorite snubby? I don't. I do tend to, like, when I see him, I do like the... I'm pretty sure a lot of companies make it, but the snubbies that are hammerless. I kind of like that. Especially for a carry. But, you know, I don't have one. Coda says, Pete! What's up, Coda? Tim retracted. Some guy says, why are black weapons dangerous? Well, biology? I don't know. Tim says, Clip, he likes us nubbing his pants. Stuff. Just kidding. Tim, don't joke like that. I love my snubby. Some guy says you can't see them in the dark like black people. Huh. Michael says, you guys talking about the Taurus judge? No. Well, it's called the Taurus. It's called the Judge Circuit. Michael, I'm not going to tell you what. Just go look at it. Go look it up real quick. It's technically a judge. Taurus, technically. Michael, look at it and come back and let us know. John says, yeah, that's hard to leave there for that price. Yeah, I'm gonna... Fuck. I'm picking up an AK on Tuesday. Oh. Mr. Now with the eyeballs. Justice, do you like echelons? I do. I think they're great guns. I know that there's a lot of hate towards them on with certain groups, but I don't know why. It's a gun and it shoots nice and it has nice features, actually excellent features. So I don't know why there's such hate. I think it's people that just don't like Springfield. I like all guns and I do like the echelon. Josh says no. Rossi Judge Circuit MM. No, don't tell him. Yes, it is. It is a Rossi Judge Circuit. It has a Taurus symbol on the other side of it, and I think isn't Rossi like Taurus's high end line or like sister company or something? They have to be related somehow, or maybe a collab. I don't know why the Taurus sign is on there. I think it's a collab maybe. John says Smith & Wesson 442. Is that what it's called? That's it. Clips just says, yeah, I like those two. They look fire, slim, everyday carry. Job says it's a double action in a rifle. Micah says, oh, okay, that's a nice one. I've been looking at the videos. Have you guys seen the foldable shotguns? Folding which ways? I've seen quite a few of them. Not in real life, though. Just on, like, pictures and stuff. Clipsa says, I just want a good deal. Me too. Some guns I refuse to pay a certain price because I know if I wait, I'll find it at, like, my local gun store used brand new. Never fired. So that's what I mean used brand new. Like, it's in the used case because they can't sell it as brand new because they just bought it from someone. Never fired. Those are gems. I want to say a few of those guns on the wall were technically used, but brand new. Never fired. My VP9L, my DR920P, my competitor. That's all I can think right now. There has to be more. But yeah. Mr. Now says, what said is, you and your wife need to tell my wife a firearm in the safe is a good thing. Just kidding. No. Mr. Now's wife, if you're watching, please put a gun in the safe. It's a smart thing to do. And then Aaron will show you how to shoot it. Some guy says, I just want a bump stock. I think they're legal again. Tell you the truth. Aren't bump stocks they're not illegal. And if you're a state, fuck a bump stock. Get an FRT. Those are federally legal too. Coda says, is that an MP5 on the wall? H&K. Yes, it is. Right there. That is the MP5K. Or SP5K, if you will. It's one of my favorite guns. Clipster is like Clipster says like $500 range. Get an RXM. Clipsters. Or there's a bunch of Canics. I don't want to say a bunch, but because Canics are going up in price. Because they're getting more popular and they can do it. But I believe there are Canics are under $5 that are decent. The Ruger RXM is in that price range. That's 4. Yeah, so you have a lot you can choose from. Michael says, what AK did you get? I got it Zastava finally. Yeah, and I got it for a good deal. Like a killer deal. I couldn't pass it up. John says, never seen a floating heart. Wait, where? On a like the floating poops? Hey, if you guys are doing those little stickers you buy and you're floating them up in the air, I just want to say thank you, but I don't see them. Like, even on my iPad, I don't see them, but for some reason, like 3, she'll see them on her phone, but I don't know why. My thing's being stupid. Michael says, wait, I thought Torres bought Rossi. That's might be why then. So that's probably it, Michael, because I wouldn't know. So if Torres bought Rossi, that's why. It's not a collab, really, because they own them, but yeah. Tim says, some guy wants to bump a stock. Well, Tim, there are holes behind the stock. Michael says, I think they are Turkish made, but they fold in half. Oh. I'm going to say yes, I have seen them, but I can't picture it right now. But that's pretty cool. Ugh. Some guys would talk about art. Dude, what is someone? Love, I don't have one. Aw. I think, oh my god, if they're illegal, I'm so doing it. I want to snipe bad. Well, if you get a bump stock, that's really sniping. Sniping is long range, where a bump stock would not work in that situation. So if you want to snipe, you need a long range rifle, a bolt action, or well, you can do it with an AR, but that's long range. Clinton says, I don't know how to take off sights. RXM black sights look weak. I'm F's gone. Get it when I get Icarus money. Yeah. The Icarus is so expensive. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like how much they charge. I think they charge that much because they know they can. You know. Script says, did you see that one? No. They don't pop up. I swear to God, they don't show up on my phone. I don't get it. But other people see it. Sorry, as soon as I heard you couldn't see it, I had to. Well, I still didn't see it, Script. What are you guys sending? I don't even see it on my iPad. Coda says, I saw. What was it? Poop? You don't have to read my comment. I'm used to my corner. What are you talking about, Aaron? Aaron, I love you, King of Paper Cuts. I read all your comments. So, Aaron, there's nothing there. I wish I could just show you. The last thing was, what said is, you and your wife need to tell my wife a firearm is in the safe is a good idea. Uh-oh. I think YouTube is censoring Aaron. I really do. Tim says, clip, the Icarus lower grip is badass, X grip is smooth as F, looks good on RXM. It does. Justice Kratz on AK? Question mark? Was the decision hard? No. The decision was extremely easy. I jumped all over it once I saw it. There's a few stores that I frequent, their used section, because they're more high-end guns, and a lot of times people come and sell their guns, to get a higher end one, and sometimes they're not fired. Most of the time they're not. But I've been telling people that I want a Zastava or a Kalashnikov from my next AK. I miss having AKs. I love AKs, and I don't have one. Well, now I have one, and I'm gonna have two. But I want one of those brands, and I told people I'm not gonna pay the regular price. I'm gonna pay a cheap price because I see guns all the time just come for real cheap because people get desperate. So it came across my lap and I was like, oh, well, let's do it. So I'm excited. And it's in excellent shape. Coda says, where's Roach? So Coda, Roach he's usually in bed right now because he switched his schedule around. So you don't see him much anymore. Clipper says, I know, it's just so expensive. F's means for sure. Oh, okay. Yes. It's super expensive. I don't know if I'm going to be buying any more of them. Because I could put it, if I, 1, 2, 3, 4. I bought 5. I bought 5 Icarus scripts so far. You can add that up. And I'm going to take a break. Script says, wait, I just realized something. If Pete is Bob Ross of guns, so what are Pete's happy accidents? Misfires? Accidentally connecting with thy neighbor? Tim says, I was looking yesterday at the Icarus for RXM. Yes, I love mine. I do. I'm in talks with that company who has my gun. And yeah, I think it's being worked on right now. I think. I don't know. I'm being very optimistic, but I'll tell you more about it when I get the gun back. The thing is, what they're doing to it, I'm going to like. How they're going to color it, I might not like it. And I thought to myself, well, if I don't like it, well, fuck it. I'll just make it all black again. Or I'll send it off somewhere else and get it changed, you know. Mr. Aaron, Mr. Now, the man says, hi. Michael says, left I saw it pop up on my screen. Yeah, I don't see it. I just sent the wave in sticker format. Okay. Damn it. Tim says, but the Icarus lower, RX and lower is 400 bucks. The lower is 400 bucks. I kind of like that. I've never heard that before in my life. Script says, marshmallow hand, that is. I didn't see it. Pete, you have idea how bad YouTube has truly become at filtering people's comments in the last 6 months. Yes, because they're filtering errands a lot. And you guys seen it. Sometimes you guys think I skip over your messages. I don't. I might miss 1 out of 100, but I'm not missing errands. Script says, if I post certain things that YouTube doesn't like, they will remove me from being able to read any comments in a commenter. Really? As soon as I delete that comment, I can see the other comments in the thread again. What the Let's watch what we say, people, because I don't want any of you guys not being in here. Pay the Snookers back. He says, what's up? What's going on, brother? Clip just says, I'm get a whole grip and rock out with RXM. It's a beautiful gun. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. And if you don't like the color of that gray bluish lower, let me know, because I'm going to release a video, I think soon, when I not get lazy, on how to make that thing black. Mr. Nuss says, Pete reads every comment. Like, subscribe, no spam, and no touching guns. Hey, thank you, Aaron. Tim says, 3 must be sleeping. Yeah, she's sleeping. She has to work tomorrow. Whoa, I don't hear the kids either. Must be school next week. Nope, they're up there jumping around. I can hear them. Script says, I can send a video to prove what I'm talking about. It's wild. You know what? Send it. Script, I might watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I can't promise it because, you know, I'm gonna forget. Let me feed my my explosive butthole real quick. Please do, because all black RXM is cold. All right, I'll do it. Where's my lower? I'm gonna grab the lower because if I don't grab the lower now, I'm gonna forget to do it. And I've been meaning to do it for like 4 months now, but I forget and fuck it. I gotta put it in my pocket. Oh, here it is. All right. Oh, here's the Icarus frame that's not being used. Huh. Yeah, I have the Icarus Air. Or light? No, it's the Air. Right here. I'm going to put it up here so you guys can see it. And then the RX-7 is right here. So yeah. I forgot I had that frame. If you have a 365, well, the metal Icarus is the way to go, but they do sell an Air right there. That's hard to see. But that's an Icarus Air grip, so it's like light. It's actually a pretty cool grip, but it feels cheap because it's so light. Script says, I'll make a video and send it tomorrow. Oh, you... Okay, yeah. Then, if you're making the video, I'll watch it. Tim says, do you think the Icarus RXM X grip is worth the money, Peter? And that's the one you have, right? The X grip. Is that... They only have one, right? I think so. Because I only have... When I bought mine, there was only one grip available. I think all Icarus grips are worth it. They are. They're fucking awesome. They're awesome, awesome grips. And it made my RXM just... I have a metal Glock, people. Basically, it's a metal Glock clone, if you will. And yeah, it makes the RXM that much better. Like in the video I posted with the RXM, I was surprised on how much better it was than the Glock 19. But when I put that grip on there, yeah, I was like yeah. I was like at Disneyland. Oh yeah, Tim, you were looking at Glocks, right? I forgot you were even looking. Did you buy? Don't buy that. I totally forget. Yeah, don't buy a Glock. Buy the RXM and get the Icarus grip. It's better than any Glock. Except for reliability. We don't know it. We don't know. I always say we don't know. It's too new. We don't know. It's only been out for like a year. Not even. How long has the RXM been out for? Like 6 months? Or a year maybe? I don't know how long that's been out for. It's been... We don't know on how reliable the FCI is. But every other feature of the gun destroys the Glock. Yeah, everything. Tim says, "Now, damn, now I'm stuck with RXM with Icarus. Wait, I'm stuck. RXM Icarus lower or a Glock? No, RXM Icarus lower. I'm sorry, Tim. I should have told you this like when you were talking about Glocks way back, but I just it didn't register to me. It's different when I'm actually talking to people. Yeah, I would happily give up my Glock 45 for an RXM with the Icarus lower. 10,000%. Yeah. You get the Glock 45. It's a beautiful gun, right? But now you have to buy the plate for an optic. The RXM doesn't take plates. It just, boop, right direct to the slide. The slide serrations on the RXM defeat the Glock in every single way, unless you have pussy hands. If you have pussy hands, I love you still, but if you have pussy hands and sharp serrations, it's hard to say together, bother you because you think you're mess up your beautiful, delicate, lotiony hands, then yeah, you're not gonna like the RXM. I like that aggressiveness. And then there's the FCI, Icarus grip lower now. There's there's nothing that I like a Glock better for, except for the reliability factor, because it has decades and decades behind its gun. Darksum doesn't have that. It doesn't. But it is a clone, so hopefully it can live up to its name, the Glock name. But that's decades. We won't know until decades later. Clipture says, I can tell people love the RXM, Icarus RXM. I might need to splurge. I don't know how long you can wait, but I don't know when mine's coming back. Or just watch my videos on that RXM. I fucking love it. Mr. King of Paper Cut says hi. Clipster says they got an 8400 round review. That's enough for me to clean them. Seem reliable, just behind Glock probably. There you go. Like I said, I don't watch YouTube, so I don't see these reviews. If someone has an 8400 round review already and it's functioning fine, I see no problem with it. Like I said, I've been promoting them, and I love their modularity. I do. Drops is dumb. Wait, hold on. Wait, Cliff said I saw RXO was switched and it broke fast. That's a switch though. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they ran a train on the RXM. Right. TX says, yo, he's here, people. TX is here. Oh, man, oh, man. I wonder if 3's sleeping. She was supposed to tell me when she wanted to go outside real quick before she goes to work, but... let's see. Mr. Now says, at no trains. No trains then. TX says, how are you? We're good. Oh my god, we're running at a little over 2 hours. Yeah, I've been out here for a little 2 hours. I had to poop really bad. That's why I'm holding my stomach right now. It's fiery. It's spicy right now. This now says, and no trains. What? No trains, no trains. You have to be really hot. I mean, for me to forget about that thing down the ears, be like, yeah. Java says, no blades, no bowls. Leave your weapons here. Oh, shit. He's playing that game again. Drop's playing the game again. No blades, no bows. Leave your weapons here. God, that sounds so familiar. I'm trying to think of a part where they have to go somewhere and leave their weapons. I don't like these games. Clipster says, can we get some IWI quick draw vids one day? Yeah. I thought I don't have any on there. I think it's whenever I go to a range, I'm always doing out the waistband for like competition. So, yeah, I could do it with like one of my carry guns. Yeah. Okay, I'll bring my holster next time, and yeah, I can do that. Thanks for asking. Now I know what to make for you guys to watch. Mr. Now says, he's laughing. TX says, my dad said you have a lot of pistols. I do. There's more, but yeah, it's just it's an addiction. You can tell your dad that yeah, it's worse than drugs. So yeah. John D retracted something. He says, Sig Pete, you were right. Sig told me to send them my 320, and they was on the trigger. Love your channel. God bless. They said, hey, thank you, John D. You're welcome. I have to send mine. Shit, I'm giving out these recommendations. I don't even take them myself, so I do have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send mine tomorrow, maybe. I got so much shit I gotta do though. Damn it, I'm so busy. I gotta make all this stuff for some clients, and yeah, I should have done it today. Cliff says, trying to see your technique of like holding the pistol or just drawing it is just, everyone should draw somewhat near the same, but technique is in holding the pistol itself. Mr. Now says, my dad's better than yours. Laugh aloud. Yeah, he is. Yeah, technique is actually in holding the gun. And a lot of people, well, we'll bring up a certain example here. One of my good friends was holding a pistol what he thought was the right way. And there's really no right way, but there's better ways. So that's why I don't like saying the right way. But there are things you want to do to get your technique right. And a lot of people are holding the gun wrong. I'm gonna say it wrong with their trigger hand. They are holding it wrong. And if I could see you personally, I could point it out and you'd be like, oh. You know, it's a common mistake. You see it on YouTubers all the time. Gun tubers. Ooh, they're shooting and you can't see the target. You know, that kind of shit. And you see their form and you're like, at least I do. So I don't really watch YouTube because it's kind of toxic. It's a lot of false information out there, people. But this hand is important. It's where you grab the gun. Like, this hand is so important to getting your master grip. So I gotta do a video, and I show people this, and they're like, you need to make a video on this. And I never do because I don't have anyone, like, 3's always busy. I don't have anyone to record what I'm doing. So like if I did, I'll be like, okay, do this. It looks stupid. It looks like it's like a stupid video. I want to do it where I'm actually at the range and someone comes up and, you know, focuses it on what I'm talking about. So maybe soon. Mr. Ness says, no, drop with eyeballs. Paul says, that revolver's dope. You only have the 2? No, I have a Colt Anaconda. I don't think it's out there. No, the Anaconda's out there. So I have, where are you seeing these? Yeah, I have the Dan Weston up there, the North American Arms right there, the Rhino, the other Chiappa, and I think that's it for pistols. Yeah, and I have a Anaconda, and that's all I have for revolvers. Dylan says, what up? What's up, Dylan? Paul said, my bad, 3. Well, Paul, welcome. Please like and subscribe, brother. Johnny B says, Droppy! What's up, Johnny B? Clip says, yeah, I'll be practicing a little just on how to work jams and different stuff. And that's good. You definitely want to get rid, that. Make sure that is what it is. But yeah, master grip is very important with this hand, because if this grip is not where it's supposed to be, this hand won't be where it's supposed to be. They go together, but if this hand is off, then this hand's off. Or this hand's forward and there's a gap back here. You know, it has to be, that's what I call the master grip. I don't want to say perfect, but it is what it is. Mr. Now says, there are one-handed heroes. Let's not forget, I'm a one-handed hero. Correct. John says, oh, there's 4, my bad. Yeah, I don't remember. That's why I had to count. I don't know. Because sometimes I have the Anaconda out there, but now I know I have 5. Yeah. 5 revolvers. Drop, remember that. I only have 5. I thought it was 6. But I'm almost positive it's 5. Mr. Now says, I believe in miracles. Yes. The miracle with that in that we will meet one day. Tim says, sorry, I had to go take care of a patient, do some stuff. I think I caught you said to get the RX-7 Icarus. Yes. Yeah. Tim, we can talk more. Just text me, but yes, RX-7. Robin Hood Pete. Quotation marks. Which Robin Hood? Oh my god, I haven't seen I haven't seen it in so long. Whichever one you're about to say, that yeah, I won't remember that. You're a tricky bastard. Paul says, using a 12 gauge, what you're talking about is very accurate. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, master grip. But yeah, I'll do a video on it. I showed my friend, he shooting for years, and he's like, oh, you know, I just can't get this double tap down or whatever. It's always shooting low, and I'm like, well, it's your grip. And then he finally asked for help, because I don't like to go and say, hey, to my friends, hey, you're doing it wrong, or you know, I don't like to do that. It's like they get offended, you know. They're like, no, I'm not a shoot. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the range. And they're like, I told you, I did say kick your ass, but yeah, yeah. So I showed him how to do the grip correctly, and he's shooting a lot better now. And he was already good before this. Now he's getting better, but I had to strip him away from everything he knew and start from zero, like learning a new sport. And he's like, it feels so weird. I'm like, yeah, well, trust me, it's going to be better for you. And it is. Mr. Nasby says, just pray it's not dark in a dark alley at Pete Meat. Hold hands. The Kevin Costner one. Oh, the only one worth watching. Yeah. Drop. I haven't seen that probably since it came out. God, that's so long ago. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember. Is Tinkerbell in that one? She has to be, right? Who plays Tinkerbell? I don't remember. Is that a different movie? That's the same movie, right? The cartoon Tinkerbell and Robin. Is that... What the fuck? Is that the same movie? I can't remember now. Mr. Now says, Pistol Pete's not only a member, he's the president. Yes, I'm the president. Emperor, king, what have you. Mr. Now is like my colonel. He's my forever stream champion. How's that? Jap says, it's so good. Damn it! Damn you! Drop him. What are you watching it on? What are you streaming it on? Because remember, like I said, when I get off of this, I'm gonna go. I usually turn on a movie for background noise, but my kids are up, so we'll watch a movie. And it's been hard to find a movie to watch. What are you streaming it off of? Remember when gas was $1.15 a gallon? Oh my God, Paul. Again, each state's different. So where you're at $1.15, mine was 98 cents. Since you remember when it was $1.15, do you remember this? And I know you guys, all you guys have. You get in the car with your friends, homies, whatever, and they're like in a Honda, right? And they'll say, you get in the car, there'll be 5 of you, 5 dudes, you know, going out to go party. And the driver will be like, all right, who got some gas money? $5 from everyone. Huh? Your car holds 12 gallons. $5 half a fucking tank. We're going down the block. What the hell are you talking about $5 a gallon? I'll give you 50 cents. You remember that? We all had a friend, or maybe you did it, who would ask for $5 in gas from everyone in the car. We're like, no. You just ask us to fill your tank 2.5 times. Oh man, no, it's old but good. Yeah, I know. I remember. I know it's old. Whenever I find them on whatever. Okay, so I thought you were streaming it right now. FN dope yo. I had to read it like that. Paul, yeah, FN. I'm not. I have one FN left. The 5.7. My favorite was the FNX 45 tactical. I did get rid of that. I don't want to say I regret it, but I traded up, so I can't regret it. I got over on that person. I can't help it. I'm a hustler. But I had a 509, got rid of it. In general, I'm not a huge FN fan, but I like to have them and shoot them so I can give people an honest opinion. I remember when Coolio died. Stop now. Stop, Mr. Now. Jeff says same. Paul says one person's in charge of the smokes, one for the drinks, and driver charges gas to go anywhere for the night. Oh my god. Yeah. $12 to fill the whole tank. You know, it's like, and I get some of them were like, didn't have jobs. I don't get how your parents buy you the car. But if they buy you the car, where the fuck are you getting the gas anyways if you're not driving us around? Yeah. Good old days. Clip says I was the one driving the Honda, turning my car off to stop AC when it didn't pay. A long time. That's fucking sweet. Drizzy with the glizzy says, "What's up, man? Did you rearrange your gun room or did you get new guns?" Drizzy, I don't know when the last time you were here. I swear it wasn't that long ago, but I think yeah, no, I didn't move anything. I moved this wall around, but yeah, you can't see that. Job says he just borrows them. Mr. Nutt says Pete just sounded like Clint Eastwood. Look for that clip edit. Clip says them free rides add up on the weekends. But you go with your homies. Hey, sometimes, you know, we had friends we would use. Like they were really our friends. But you got a car and we need to get around. So you're a fake friend. We had a couple fake friends. I'm sorry if you're watching. But I don't think you are, because we're not friends anymore. But yeah. If you had the car, you just became a homie. $12 is a 16th of my tank. What 16th? Michael says, I used to walk or skate everywhere. Yeah, me too. Until we got that first friend with the car. That's when life changed. That dude had to pick us up everywhere. Drizzy says Sig is killing people. We just found out, Drizzy, that yes, a few of them are going off, but there's not a Sig that killed anyone anymore. that SIG that killed the airman, and we just found this out on live, that his friend admitted that he had a negligent discharge, goofing around with the airman. So it did not go off on accident. He admitted it. Drop says 30 gallon tank. So for you back in the day, Drop, $30. Drizzy says my P30 is locked away. It thirsts for ammo and blood. I can hear it try firing at me. It shall never be fed again. You can hear like banging on. Let me out! Oh, yeah. I'm not going to get rid of mine. I'm going to send them in and get it all fixed up. Get a new trigger in there too. And yeah, I'm gonna send mine in. Drop says send it in. Yes, send it in. Drizzy. Free. They'll upgrade everything in your gun for free. Paul says it is time to make the RoboCop gun a reality. Yes. Burst Desert Eagle with full auto capabilities. Fuck. I told people in a stream that I would cut my leg off if they can guarantee me a RoboCop leg. I would do it. I want a RoboCop leg. And if I get the gun with the leg, cut my other arm off so I get a RoboCop arm. They already got full auto Deagle dog. Yeah, they do. It's crazy. Tim says 220. I won't shoot you, I promise. As it winks. Cliff says with the grip on it. Yeah, that guy that has that full auto Deagle, it's like, done. Jesus says, I saw a meme with the American Dad Gun episode saying guns kill, and Stan says, oh, really? Then slaps a P20 down and it goes off and kills Steve. Shouldn't be dying. Oh, it's a meme? Or, like, I gotta see that. That's funny as shit. Boss says, laugh my ass off. Cliff says, you gotta go full RoboCop. I know, but I don't want to be just skin face and a heart. I wouldn't mind half my body being human. But actually, if you give me the new RoboCop, the movie that kind of sucked. Well, it didn't suck, but it just wasn't like, it wasn't the same. If you can give me his legs, but I keep my penis, so just right here, cut right here, so just the legs, but I want my penis there. I don't know why I want my ugly body. I want to be half human. And then maybe 2 RoboCop arms. And maybe the bolts right here so I can put the helmet on and off. But I want to keep everything else. You know, they can do it. It's little requests. Cliff says, only way, you would be hella sad. Missed my comment again about the killer SIG spoof. Oh my god. That one sneaked right past me. Mr. Now, I'm sorry. So it sounds like a spoof spin-off, Attack of the Killer SIG. Oh, I missed one. Shit. I got the Clint Eastwood one. I read that. Okay, so that one. Thank you, Aaron. I did skip by accident. Paul says they're gonna leave the rotting arm, to be honest. Oh, they were gonna leave the rotting arm. They were. I don't know. I want one regular hand. Like, what happens if RoboCop wanted to play, like, PS5? He couldn't. With those chunky fingers. You know, just saying. I really just want the leg. Robo Peter says Tim. Right. We can make an awesome show on that. Drizzy says RoboCop's Auto 9 is gas. I feel like the BNT would make a badass version. I don't care who makes it. Yeah, but BNT is badass. But yeah. Oh my god. It's funny you say that. Because BNT actually copied the gun from RoboCop 2. Did you guys notice that? The lunchbox gun is in the the second RoboCop. The kid has it. Who remembers that? Mr. Dust says, you're a good reader. Pistol Pete. Hey, thank you, Aaron. Who remembers the lunchbox gun that BNT has right now, but came out like 30 years ago? In RoboCop 2. The kid, the little badass kid that ends up taking Kane's drug empire over for like, a little bit. Before Kane turns into RoboCop 2. I'm waiting. I forgot that because in Modern Warfare 2 it was the FMG9. I don't remember that. That was dope. Yeah, the full... Yes! Paul! That kid was like... B&T has that gun. They copied it. Whatever developer was sitting there was like, hey, I gotta think of a new gun for B&T. Everyone has like, a little SMG style gun. What are we gonna do? RoboCop 2. I want that gun. Bad as fuck. But it's SPR. They'll make a base version because you can't really. Well, I guess you could. Damn it, BNT. Yeah, you could make a brace version. Always ways around it. I'm gonna look it up. But that thing's badass. And it's just cool. It's one of those guns where it's like, cool. All you're gonna do is like fold it, unfold it, fold it at home. You'll be sitting just playing with it. It's Clip says, I don't know if I remember that. Clip says, watch it. Watch RoboCop 2. He uses it in the first scene. Wait, is it the first scene? Maybe not the first. No, he doesn't. Because he runs away. Well, it's in RoboCop 2. And the little punk kid has it. Actually, I like the kid. I'm sorry. I like bad guys. He's so cool. Drizzy says it was in the second Ghost Rider movie too. I don't remember that. But the second Ghost Rider movie is newer, is what I'm saying. That's newer. So maybe they could have copied it from that one, but it was first done in RoboCop. There's actually a lot of shit I think people copied. Like, what's that dude's name that died that created Apple? That guy. Whoever created Apple, that dude, came out with the iPad. Well, Gene Roddenberry, who created Star Trek, had iPads 30 or 40 years before the iPad even came out. Just saying. Paul says he did not care. He unloaded it in the children's newborn room. That's what it was. It was so bad. He should have done that. But yeah. Drizzy says, imagine going to school and you're at lunch and homie brings that. All of a sudden you start hearing, ah! No, let's not talk about that. I want it. I want it. Dang near first scene. Okay, so it was the first. It was that. Yeah. Now I want to go watch RoboCop 2. Damn it. It wouldn't be cool to have Ed 209 as your personal armored robot outside your home? I mean, it's Ed 209. Ed 209's gangster. I don't care what anyone says. It's in the beginning for sure. I'll be watching it. It is in the beginning for sure. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was in the beginning or the second. I don't want to say the second part, but where Kane comes back. I couldn't remember, but yeah. I remember because the Elvis looking dude. Remember with the look at the Elvis dude? I don't know why. I thought he was really cool when I was a kid. I think he was pulling the little kid away. I forgot his name. I remember Kane. Oh man, that was good. Clip says this dude found his movie. Not the prototype though. No. All the prototypes were fucking. Some of them were gross. It's like, ugh. You look like a dirty robot. Oh man. Mr. Dot says, if my car upgraded, I don't give a flying flip. I'm trading in my Corolla for free. Whoa. For free? Oh no. Oh man. Ugh, fuck, I'm tired. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. All right. So I've been on for 3 hours. All this movie talks got me wanting to go watch a movie, and I gotta take a fat, well, let's be blunt, diarrhea. I think it's diarrhea. I don't know. It's spicy. It's knock, knock, knock on heaven's door. Is that the song? Yeah, it's knocking on heaven's door right now, and yeah, I'm gonna open it and see what they say. But thank you everyone for showing up. I do greatly appreciate it. Fuck, I'm tired. Yeah. Let's see. Alonzo says, all right, Pete. All right, Alonzo, he's still here. Thanks for tuning in. Drop says, yeah, 40 miles to the gallon. Sounds great to me. Right? Mr. Now with the fleshlight. Come on, dude. What's wrong, Clipsters? I've been on for 3 hours. I gotta go. Michael says, Level, that happens to me when I eat Taco Bell. Pete's sick. I eat a lot of Papa John's. Yeah, I ate a lot of Papa John's. Michael says, good stream, man. Get some rest. Talk to you in the next live. I'll be here. Well, not tomorrow. Tuesday if I'm going to compete, not Tuesday. So it might be Wednesday. You see me. But just keep an eye out. I might show up. Lots better than 12. Wait, hold on. Lots better than 12. Good night. You Peters, you. Oh, all right, gang, people. I am out. And I will see you guys in a few days, if not tomorrow, okay? Love you. Bye-bye.